Hi, Lion Cubs. It's Mr. Flores. It's time for science. So, let me show you what's going on today. We are going to make a chemical reaction to make elephant toothpaste. That's right, elephant toothpaste. So we're going to see how it goes. Some of the things we're going to be using today. Hydrogen peroxide. Okay, it's basically water and oxygen. 2 parts hydrogen, 2 parts oxygen. And normally you put this on when you get cuts. You know, it helps kill the germs. We're going to add some soap. And then we're going to use yeast. This is going to be our catalyst, and we'll talk more about that today. Okay, and some hot water. I just pulled this out of the microwave, so we'll see if that's ready to go. But first, before we do, let's talk. A chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is 2 or more substances that are mixed together to make something else. If I can get this unstuck for you, there we go. There it is right there. 2 or more substances that make a new substance. So think about some of the things you've done already. Baking soda and vinegar, what happened? Carbon dioxide. Second grade. Pancake batter, water, griddle, pancakes, right? You can also make Jell-O the same way. With the gelatin powder and hot water, you make that Jell-O. Okay? And to make all that, we're then going to have a catalyst. And a catalyst, you see, I drew a little spark here, and that's because it speeds up the chemical reaction. It's like pushing the start button, go. And we want it to go faster and happen so that we can see it right away. Sometimes, you know, it just happens where we want the reaction to go now. And that's what our catalyst is going to do today. So, here's what's going on. First thing we need, hydrogen peroxide. Let's put that in. You can use a soda bottle. I just happen to have one of these, so I'm going to use my science bottle here. All right, next, food coloring. Let's put a little food coloring in there. Maybe some red, a little blue. Put some blue in there. Okay. Then we need bubbles. We're going to see the bubbles come up. So let's put some bubbles in there. All right. And then we have our hot water. We're going to mix that with the yeast. The yeast is going to be our catalyst. It's going to speed things up, the reaction. Okay? So we stir it up in here. Water's kind of hot a little bit. Yep. And then when we pour it in, we should see something happen real fast. Let's see what's going to happen, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. There is our elephant toothpaste. Ooh. Let me bring it up to you real close here. Ooh. Still kind of going. It's slowly coming out. Let's see if I can pick it up. It's a little warm, this one. So it's coming out. It's really gooey. Okay. Now remember, we used hydrogen peroxide to make this, so it's okay to touch, but you're going to wash your hands afterwards because this isn't something you want to put in your mouth. And if you, let's see if I can bring it to you. Just so you can see how it's slowly oozing out. I don't want to get the computer wet. It's just still coming out nice and slow. And kind of call it because it looks like a toothpaste, and they figure, well, there's so much toothpaste it has to be for the size of an elephant. If you touch it, it does feel a little bit hot. If it produces heat, it would be called, there's another way of doing it where it requires like some really serious chemicals called potassium iodide, and it makes its own heat. That's called exothermic. But this really didn't produce any heat because actually we used hot water, so it was already hot. And we can just let it go. So remember, my friends, today we made a chemical reaction. 2 or more substances that made a new substance. So we took the hydrogen peroxide, we mixed it with soap, and the yeast was our catalyst that helped speed up the chemical reaction. You see that when we poured it in? And automatically the elephant toothpaste was made, and it's still oozing out. Yep. All right, friends. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Kindergarten TK. I will see you at 12 o'clock on Friday. First grade, 1 o'clock. Second grade, 2 o'clock. Oh, I guess I should say this is kind of a indoor warning kind of experiment. You may, if you can do it outside, do it. Also, parents, you just might want to watch your children, just to make sure, you know, they are handling hydrogen peroxide, that it goes in the bottle and nowhere else, okay? Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.